Hey guys, Amanda here with another perfume video. I have 5 perfumes that are new to me. A couple of them are new, well, 2 of them are new releases that I think are amazing, that I wanted to share with you guys. That I know for me, I'm always looking at new releases of perfume, what's coming out. And these 2 I think are really amazing. One of them's kind of, I haven't heard much about, so I kind of wanted to review that one. So anyway, these are 5 fragrances that are new. So I guess you could call it a perfume haul, or just some new perfumes that I want to review for you guys. I always use Fragrantica. It is my absolute favorite website for perfumes. There's reviews, the notes. I mean, it's just awesome. So I'm going to refer to that to kind of explain these perfumes to you a little bit. So a while back I did a perfume favorites of my all-time favorites. And one of them was Lalique Amethyst. And again, I highly recommend that perfume to anybody. I don't hear much about it at all. And I don't know if it's because people think that it's really expensive because it's sold at Neiman's and stuff like that. But you can get it on FragranceNet for very reasonably priced. Anyways, Lalique Amethyst. There's 3 of them. There's the original one and then 2 flankers. The one flanker, which was Eclat, I did not like. It smelled very generic. But there's another one that, this flanker of, so this is Amethyst Exquisite. Exquisite? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So it's described as, so it was to celebrate the decade of iconic amethyst fragrance. It releases the Night Elixir version, which is this one. The new bottle design interface brambles, raspberries, and blackberries. So these, I guess, are the vines or whatever. Refined and lavish scent that combines berry fruits such as blackberry, raspberry, and blackcurrant with flowering orchid tones, all on a woody base. The scent is reportedly a darker, more intense, and sensual version of the original, distilled from forbidden fruit and luscious flowers. So the top notes are raspberry, blackcurrant, blackberry. Oh, I got stuck on here. Yeah, berries on the top. Middle note is the orchid, and base notes are woody notes. Guys, this is like a majorly under the radar fragrance. I feel like this fragrance is what a lot of women are looking for. And it's just not, it's not out there in stores. It's not at Sephora. This is for people who like the Carolina Herrera Good Girl Gone Bad. This has a very similar vibe. In my opinion, it smells better. But it's got that kind of like dark, deep base that perfume has, that the Carolina Herrera one has. Almost borderlining on a masculine vibe there at the bottom. That's what this has. So if you guys like the Carolina Herrera Good Girl Gone Bad, I think you're really going to like this. I ordered this on FragranceNet, of course, my favorite, for $28. I saw it at Neiman Marcus the other day, sitting on the counter for, I don't know, like $170 or something. I don't know, but this is great for fall winter. I actually was gonna put this in my fall winter, and I forgot. Somehow or another, I left it upstairs. But again, this is a 3.4 ounce. This is a huge bottle I got for like, I can't remember. It was under $30, I'm pretty sure. It's really amazing. It's just a quality perfume that is a deep, dark, kind of sexy date night. Again, sort of that Carolina Herrera Good Girl Gone Bad vibe. So anyway, that's my first one that's a new purchase, is that. Okay, the second one that I absolutely am obsessed with, and I didn't even know that she had come out. So Ariana Grande had her first tier of perfumes, which was the, Sweet Like Sugar, Ari, and then Moonlight or whatever those were. Those were okay. They were very much to me like teenager perfumes. But when she came out with Cloud, that was like another level. Like Cloud smelled so good and very sophisticated and complicated. And I mean, everyone was comparing it to Baccarat Rouge 540, which I agree, but to me, a Cloud almost smells better. I mean, that I was like, wow. I was like, whoever she's got doing her perfumes now is amazing. So I went to Ulta the other day for something else, and I saw that she had come out with a new one. It's so cute. At first I thought that this was like something for Easter, like it looked like a broken egg to me, but then I realized it was a broken heart, and it's called Thank You Next. And as soon as I sprayed it, I knew that it was the same kind of deal as Cloud. Like it was, to me, a whole nother level of perfumes than her first ones that she, okay, so this is, okay, Thank You Next, Floral Fruity Gourmand. The notes behind, top notes are pear and raspberry, middle notes are pink rose and coconut, base notes are musk and macaroons. You can definitely smell the macaroons in the coconut. Like, to me, this smells like coconut macaroons with a little fruit on the top, a little sweetness on the top. And I will tell you why I love this for right now. This is definitely a fuzzy sweater. I would describe this fragrance as fuzzy. Okay, so the coconut is not tropical at all, because I would never wear a tropical fragrance when it was starting to get cold. This is more of like a coconut oil mixed with, this is like if you had a warm macaroon with butter and then you put like coconut oil on top of it, even though it probably wouldn't taste very good, with maybe like a few raspberries on top. This smells really fuzzy to me. And scratchy, like fuzzy and scratchy. I don't know if you've ever heard, I've heard perfumes described as scratchy. And the longevity on this is really, really, really good, as is with this one. Longevity is really good. It's kind of like, her Cloud. When you first spray it, it did remind me of Cloud a little bit. But then it changes. It doesn't smell like Cloud. But you can tell it's the same kind of perfume, or maybe, or the same, whatever, similar to Cloud, but not totally. Okay, so another new one that I just absolutely, I'm loving is this. So I've never bought any perfumes from Kim Kardashian or the KKW. I don't know why. I just never have. And I was at Ulta the same time that I got the Ariana Grande one, and I saw these lip perfumes set out on the counter, like it had a big display of them, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And then I realized it was a perfume bottle, and it's called, this one is Kylie Jenner. I guess it's KKW for Kylie Jenner. This one's called the Red Lips. There was red, pink, and nude lips, but the red, oh my goodness, it smells so good. So this says, uncensored and head-turning crimson, colored blood, orange zest, and vivid red lotus blossoms beam with kissable facets of deep red gardenia and exotic ylang. The soft warm facets of amber are stroked with silky texture of vanilla bean, red cedar, and plush musk for a signature that behaves so that you don't have to. So when I sprayed this at Ulta, immediately it smelled red. And I couldn't decipher, and it's probably because the color is red and my brain was thinking red. But like, as soon as I sprayed it, it just jumped off the card. Like, it just was like, every once in a while I'm just totally like blown away by a perfume, like in the moment. And that was this. It smelled like red, like just immediately. Happy, such a happy fragrance, such a fun fragrance. This is definitely a white floral. It kind of has the same vibe as like the old perfume I used to wear for Ka. So it's definitely a white floral. There's not tuberose in it though. There's definitely, you can smell the deep red gardenia. And you could, it smells like red gardenia. It's exactly what it smells like. But very smooth and very fun. Definitely Definitely a perfume you would wear if you were wearing red lipstick. It lasts a really long time. I think because white florals typically, if they're heavy, they can last a long time. This is just an amazing fragrance. It is, I think, kind of all year round. Like, I would totally wear this in the winter because it's got enough oomph to it, but also because it's a white floral, I would wear it in the summer. This is an amazing perfume, and I hate to admit because the Kardashians kind of get on my nerves. But I smelled the pink. The pink is more fruity. It definitely smells really good. The nude was the only one that I was like, it just didn't really smell like anything. The pink was definitely more fruity. This is definitely more like red. It's exactly how I describe it, as a red gardenia. So that's another purchase that I've been loving. Okay, this is new. This is not new to me, but this is a new bottle because I heard they're discontinuing this. And I freaked out, and I ran and got another bottle because I ran out of my other one. The bottle's different though. The other one had like gold plated. This is Juicy Couture Gold Couture. This smells like salted caramel. Sexy salted caramel. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. And everyone talks about the longevity on this not being good. It lasts forever on me. And I don't care anyway because I decant all my perfumes into little atomizers and I take them with me. It's so easy to do. So, but this is, let's see. Golden composition begins with luscious wild berries that form an introduction to the heart of sandalwood, jasmine, and honeysuckle. I don't smell any of that. The base features warm aromas of sandalwood, golden amber, caramel, and vanilla elixir. That's all I smell. I smell golden amber, caramel, and vanilla. It is just, oh my goodness, it literally smells like you've opened up a bag of salted caramel. Oh my goodness. This is a great fragrance. I think, actually, they didn't have this on FragranceNet because it's being discontinued. If I were you guys, I would go out and buy bottles of this because this is the best Juicy Couture fragrance, in my opinion. It's just, I call this my Barbie fragrance. Like, this definitely smells like a fragrance Barbie would wear, but but I don't care. I wear it anyway. It just smells so amazing. It's just that caramel, that salty caramel, caramel sexy. Oh, amazing. Smells so good. So that's another one that's not new, but I ran out and got a new bottle because, and it's new because this is a different bottle than the original one I had. I think they may have run out of, the other bottles it seemed like they were really expensive to make. They were like this thick gold material. So it doesn't surprise me that they probably, the second tier of them, they probably made in the cheaper bottles. So another one that's not new at all, but it is kind of new to me. I got it like a little while ago, and I just wanted to review it for you guys, is Scent of Peace by Bond No. 9. So this perfume came out, obviously, this came out after 9/11. Bond No. 9 is a New York-based company, and they have fragrances that are all about New York City. They are different places in New York City, mostly the neighborhoods. They have like, oh my goodness, at least 100, I don't know, maybe 50, maybe not 100, maybe 50 perfumes that are all in different parts of New York. This was the one they came out with as a tribute to 9/11. It was supposed to smell peaceful. It's a female woody fragrance launched after New York attack on September 11th, 2001. The main idea is that peace of each city, even New York, comes out of worldwide peace. $2 from each sold bottle in 2006 was donated to UNICEF. Let's see. The fresh grapefruit and blueberry at the top of the composition, heart of fresh and gentle green nuances of lily of the valley, juicy and ripe notes at the base consist of musk and cedar. This fragrance is amazing. I thought there was black currant in this. I hear this compared to light blue, and I don't get that at all because this really doesn't have any citrus in it. This is much more of a floral, but it is, I mean, I see what they mean about light blue is that this is kind of a summery scent to wear in like warm weather. It's very fruity, but all of Bond No. 9 fragrances are very strong, and this is, the cool thing about this perfume is it's light but strong. So it's got that Bond number 9 DNA in it. That's got this lasting power. But this is by far their lightest fragrance. I do find this fragrance smells very peaceful. I think Lily of the Valley, in my opinion, is kind of a peaceful smell. It's just very pleasant. It's light, it's airy. I absolutely love this perfume. It's fast becoming one of my very favorites. So even though it's obviously not new, it came out in 2001, I actually got this. Max Aroma has a website. I literally stock every single fragrance website, especially the discount ones. I stock them all the time, and I get their emails. And I got an email from him, from Max Aroma, saying that it was 50% off of Bond number 9 fragrances for like 24 hours. It's like a flash sale. Oh my goodness. So I got this for even less than it was on FragranceNet. FragranceNet, it was like $200. I got it for $150 because it was 50% off of $300. I thought that was a really good deal, so I snagged it. So yes, I'm all about discounts. I mean, the only time I will buy a perfume full price is like something like this, even though this was $40, but because it's a new release, like sometimes I cannot wait for them to go to because it takes a while for them to get to the fragrance websites, because I think they, it's like overstock perfumes, or it's like, yeah, ones that don't sell, or if they start getting close to expiring, they'll send them to the FragranceNet. But if you know much about perfume, you know that unless you spray the perfume, it doesn't, like, it only starts to expire after you put oxygen into it. So even if the fragrance is technically expired, like if you buy it on FragranceNet, it's really not, because it everything has to have a shelf life. It has to have, I think it's a requirement to have a shelf life. They don't really mean that much. So anyway, yes, these are some of my favorite new fragrances, or new to me, that I would highly recommend to everybody. They're very easy. There's nothing crazy about them. I do have some crazy niche perfumes in my collection, but these are not them. These are really fun, really good. Everyone's gonna like them. And they're, again, inexpensive. All of them are not super expensive. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon.